student number is 101464891. This is my assignment 2. Let's go through my part A. So the part A is about using a decision tree model to predict if we can play outdoor tennis based on the weather conditions. So here is in part necessary libraries. And at the beginning, I created a data set with 3 key features: temperature, wind, and humidity. So each of these features is binary, which means when represents conditions that is not good. We cannot play in tennis, such as a high humidity or strong wind. And the 0 represents weather conditions are good, like warmer temperature or no wind. So for the target level, 1 means we will play tennis, and 0 means we will cancel the game based on a combination of these features. The model can learn patterns to make this decision. So next, I split the data into training and testing sets. I use 70% of the data for training, allowing model to learn decision rules from most of the data set. At the left, 30% is used to test how well the model predicts playability on the new data. In the training decision tree classified on the training data, where it learns conditions for playing tennis based on the 3 features. So after training, I test the model. I test the model with test set and calculate the accuracy score. This tells me how reliable the model's predictions are wrong on the data that we cannot see. So the last stop, I visualize the decision tree using the MATLAB lab. Each decision node shows how the model prioritizes features like temperature, wind, and humidity to make its decision, make its prediction. Okay, this is my part A. So this is the decision tree. So the part B is about using a decision tree classifier to predict COVID-19 status based on the dummy data. So here is in part necessary libraries. And this part is about the data, generate data. So I created a fake data with 30 samples. I used NumPy to make random data that shows whether someone has these symptoms or not. So if the symptoms is present, it's 1. So if not, it will be 0. And I also generate labels to show if the person tested the positive. So if the positive is gonna be 1, if the negative is probably 0. So after this, I split the data into 2 parts. And training and testing. So I used 70% of data to training the model and the remaining 30 to test it. So this helped me see how well the model performed with the new data. And then I treat the decision tree classifier on the training data. Decision trees create a set of rules to make predictions based on the symptoms. So after the training, I tested the model and checked its accuracy, which tells me how many correct predictions is made. Here is the number. Because it's fake data, so actually it's not very accurate. So the last step is the visualize the decision tree. This shows the decision making process and each step. Each leaf node tells us if the prediction is negative or positive for COVID-19. and the colors help me see which class is more common at each leaf. And it's found the COVID-19 prediction model is a fun example of how machine learning can help analyze the medical symptoms. While the data is just fake, because the data is just fake, so the solution can actually definitely be used on the real data in the healthcare. Okay, this is my assignment 2.